mean, she's got two of them now. I don't know how she's pulling it off.
That's crazy.
So is it, because I'd heard about this and kind of doing a little research when you're going to be on the show. So is that how you heard about the news that you were going to be a father with Owen? Is it like an interrupted emergency phone call that came into one of your shows?
Yeah. Yeah, we were filming in Haiti. We're doing an episode there on Christopher Columbus, and we have a kind of an emergency phone that rang, and so that's like the one call that I was taking, and it comes in our phone, and we were filming, and my wife told me that we were going to have a baby, and the cameras were rolling, so it was this very real kind of moment, and we kept it in the show because it was just a cool, unexpected thing.
That's neat.
I love
So
it.
so what kind of things is your little boy doing at the moment? Like what is he like doing?
He's really big into smashing and destroying everything.
Yeah.
He likes to show how strong he is.
Yeah.
Pick everything up and then show you that he can demolish it. So he's basically the Hulk.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
geez.
And that's kind of what our little boy Axel's doing the same thing. He'll like break it, and he'll just kind of like destroy everything after he puts it together.
He just tries to lift things and then just looks at you like, see, I can lift this. And you're like, yep, okay.
That's funny.
You're lifting that chair. Let's put it down now.
So you've been to over 100 countries. You're just
Wow.
getting off the plane right now. So this is crazy to me. Over 100 countries with what you do. What's like one of the countries that sticks out where you thought, oh no, even though you've got cameras with you and a crew with you, where you were thinking maybe you aren't going to make it out alive or something is going to happen to you. Have you had?
Yeah, I've had a few of those. Papua New Guinea is a place that's like that,
Yeah.
which is a really wild place still, just above Australia next to Indonesia. It's very tribal still. When you get into the interior, it's like there's laws, but not really. It's very tribal. So we've had a few run-ins there over the years that have been really intense.
Well, because
that's a place where.
aren't they known for having like headhunters or something there? That people that are or
they
cannibals?
They were into cannibalism until like 60 years ago.
Yeah.
So, like they're just getting online with the modern world, really.
Oh, wow.
That's insane.
Yeah, that's scary.
And it's got to be terrifying
We've had a couple of crazy.
Sorry.
Yeah, we've had crazy experiences there. We took a helicopter there a couple of years ago into the interior to meet with this tribe, and a helicopter dropped us off, and the pilot, literally, we jumped out of the helicopter, the pilot just split, and so we were standing there in this field with these GPS coordinates, and like a bunch of guys come out from inside the jungle, like full tribal spears, screaming.
Wow.
It was like out of a movie. It was
Oh,
like out of
yeah.
Skull Island. It was like out of a movie.
Yeah.
And that was just their kind of welcome. But to me, it was like, oh, well, this is it. I'm about to be cooked in a soup for sure.
That was their
That
welcome.
is insane. So,
As you're all urinating down your leg.
no.
Yikes.
Exactly.
and did you have cameras rolling, like some sort? Did you guys capture that and put it on TV?
Yeah. Yeah, we had cameras rolling. My camera guy was freaking out, and the dudes came over, and then I had my hand out, and I was like, hi, my name's Josh. And this guy who's like as tribal as you can picture a guy, like in a loincloth.
Yeah.
And the guy says, my name's Bill. Sure, why not? It's a great moment.
hilarious.
I'm like, oh, you don't look like a Bill.
Oh, that's funny.
I would have guessed anything but
Right,
Bill.
no kidding.
That's
Right,
funny.
exactly.
So out of the 100+ countries that you've been to, what are some of the ones that stick out, as your favorites, and why would they be your favorite?
I love Southeast Asia. I mean, look, it's different for everybody.
Yeah,
Some
of course.
people, like, they get off the plane in wherever, Ireland, and they go, oh, my God, I could live in Ireland.
Right.
Here, So it's different for everyone. For me, it's Southeast Asia. Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia. That's my corner of the world. I just love it over there. I love the people. I love the food. I love the culture. It's just a great place. So that's kind of where I usually point my compass if I have free time. We were just in Istanbul in Turkey. That's one of my favorite cities in the world. That's an amazing place as well. Rome. I mean, it's hard not to love Italy. So, I love Italy as well.
Yeah, me too.
There's a few places in the world where you get off the plane and you sort of fantasize, like, what if I just moved here? What if I just sold everything?
Oh, wow.
Started over. And for me, that's always Southeast Asia. I always just love it there.
What about a country or two that you would?
Yeah,
You're like,
never.
never going
No
back.
way.
You can take it and shove it. So any countries that stick out like that?
Well, I don't know if there's any place that I would say that because, here's the thing. People are pretty great everywhere. That's like one of the big things I've learned traveling all over the world is that there's really no place where, like, everybody's a jerk. Like, people are pretty great.
Mm-hmm.
But there are places where it's hard to film. I hate filming in Russia. It's just there's a lot of bureaucracy to it.
Right.
India is a hard place to work, but I love India. It's an amazing country, but it's like not the most fun place to make a TV show. It's just a lot.
Yeah.
the cities I don't like. I don't like Manila in the Philippines very much. It's a kind of rundown, crowded place. But for the most part, it's like the people are always really good. So it's hard to sort of say, I hate this place wholesale,
Yeah.
It's just there are places that are easier to work and harder to work.
Okay.
Well, and having the kids, I'm sure it's a lot better coming home. You know what I mean? Like you've got your wife and your kids now, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, before the kids, it was easier. It was like, my wife was so great, and we had this great thing going, and I would go away and sort of compartmentalize things a bit. But once you have kids, it's like you really want to be on Skype every night. You want to be there.
Yeah.
Because it's like for 2 weeks I come back, it's like a different kid.
Yeah.
Well, so fast.
They really, really do.
True.
All right, so you're going to be here a week from Saturday, June 9th at Trolley Square. So March with the Aliens is this event that you're a part of. Now, I don't know, like I said, I'm not familiar with, how your take on aliens and that sort of thing. Do you go in as a skeptic and then kind of...
Yeah, right. So I host Expedition Unknown, which it's been on Travel Channel. Our new episodes are airing now on Discovery Channel, which is a little confusing, but they kind of merged. So our new shows are on Discovery.
Okay.
And we did a big 4-part special this year on this very topic, on the hunt for extraterrestrials. And so it was a big 4-part global, hunt to tackle this question, looking at it from every prism we could, like, eyewitnesses to scientists to astronomers. And, look, I'm a, believer that there's definitely life in the universe, for sure.
Yeah.
And one of the amazing things about doing this special is that that's now becoming like a scientific consensus. They're finding these habitable planets now, like, weekly. So we're now starting to realize that Earth-like planets are not as rare as we thought.
Right.
Just mathematically, there has to be life out there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sold on this idea that, like, they're here and they're, like, hiding and they come down and they abduct us and they're probing us. But I just don't think there's enough heat on that fire. We went to Roswell. We looked at all sorts of interesting cases. I've met people. There are amazing people at this event. This guy, Travis Walton, who's probably the most famous alien abductee in history, the Fire in the Sky story, if you know that movie.
Yeah, and
I met Travis and known him. He's going to be at this event as well on June 9th, and he's really interesting. I talked to Travis, and he's like, he's like a really nice guy, and I look at him and I go, this guy definitely went through something.
Yeah.
Something happened to him.
Yeah.
But I don't know what, So I'm not all in on the alien thing, but I'm fascinated by the question. I want it to be true. I want there to be UFOs here, But how cool would that be? But I certainly believe life is out there.
Well, and the other night, our sister station down the hall, KNRS, they run that Coast to Coast show. And coming in on the way to work the other morning, George Norrie had this guest on, and it's this doctor, and he's talking about this billionaire that he knows that basically said to him that there are aliens that are living among us, and they have been for a long time. And it was just kind of chilling how I'm thinking, well, maybe the billionaire is eccentric. Maybe he's kind of like a kook or whatever, but it just makes you think for a second. So I'm kind of like you. I mean, I know that there has to be life out there.
Yeah.
And there are compelling stories from eyewitnesses that are really hard to explain. Pilots that have seen things.
Right.
Amazing experiences. But anyway, it's going to be a really cool event. It's on the 9th, Saturday, and it goes from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. I'll be there with a bunch of other speakers. Actually, a really cool collection of people. Lauren Coleman, who's a big cryptozoology guy, so if you're into Bigfoot and all that stuff, he'll be there.
Yeah.
Some paranormal folks are going to be there, Travis Walton, but kind of UFO, Ooga Booga, crypto stuff, and I'll be speaking a little bit about Expedition Unknown and about our show, and so if anybody's in Salt Lake area wants to come out, it's going to be a fun event.
Cool. So March with the Aliens, we're going to have a pair of tickets that we're going to give away after we let you go. But we appreciate you calling here and would love to meet you. I don't know if we can coordinate that. Probably not this time around, but maybe the next time we'd love to have you in studio.
I would love that, too. It'd be fun. Thank you guys for the time. I appreciate it.
Hey, no problem. Thank you, Josh. It's
all the best.
Oh, you too. It's 9:54. That's Josh Gates, and we've got a pair of tickets for March with the Aliens. So, again, it's a week from Saturday. It's June 9th at Trolley Square. So who do you want to give the tickets to, Wayne?
Let's do caller 9.
All right, 45 or 670, number 197.1. Do you want to do traffic before we go and turn things over to Jeff?
Yeah, real quick. So we have, let's see, a crash in Davis, southbound I-15 at Center Street. That is southbound exit only, so exit 314. And then the crash in South Salt Lake, it's northbound I-15. 39 South, it's blocking those right lanes, it looks like, and it's stop and go from 123rd.
We apologize for that, the crappy connection, and he's kind of coming and going or whatever. But it's just like he's a fascinating dude, and
Big time.
wanted to kind of hear that. And Travis Walton, who was just in town in Southern Utah at the UFO Festival. Remember we were talking about that?
Oh yeah,
So
Cedar
this
City.
sounds
That's
really
cool.
interesting. So give
Yeah.
us a call for the tickets, 4-5 or 670 number 197.1. What caller did you say, Wayne?
Caller 9.
All right.